Right, let's get started. Let's welcome again to my panel former Labour advisor Matthew Lala.
Hello.
And also broadcast from columnist Lizzie Cundy. Well, I'm going to start with Lizzie Cundy, obviously, because she knows you've met Meghan before. You were chaperoned her.
Many times, yes, I was asked to look after her. I bet she regrets that now. Look, comparing King Charles's jam next to Meghan's jam, it's like comparing a Ferrari next to a go-kart. I mean, there is no comparison. Look, I'm afraid Meghan is showing herself what she is. She's self-obsessed, self-indulgent, and this is nothing but a vanity project to make herself look important or try to, you know, kind of relaunch herself. But frankly, she's got jam all over her face, and I think actually she's toast in every sense, because everything she does seems to flop, like one of my Aunt Bessie's, Yorkshire puddings.
Well, I don't know what you're going to say there.
She's got to realise that everything she does is not working, and I'm afraid what she doesn't realise, she doesn't read the room. I think at the moment it's very insensitive what she's doing. King Charles is fighting for his life with cancer, so is Kate. And she misses what royalty is actually about. It's not about making money. It's not about filling your boots. It's actually what our late Majesty said. It's about duty. And frankly, Meghan hasn't got a clue. And I'm afraid this, with everyone buying King Charles's jam, shows people are going against her and have had enough.
Well, you see, I don't care if she tries to make a living for herself. I think that's the right thing to do. But I kind of find it extremely irritating that they continue to use the royal brand to sell these products. I mean, this is...
Yeah, I mean, there is something deliciously British about this sort of war of the jams. This is a kind of whiff of the WI or the Village Show in some ways. But more seriously, you say absolutely she doesn't read the room. How tone-deaf is this? Because this jam is incredibly expensive when she's always talking about poverty. Excuse me. She's always talking about, you know, they go and post pictures of them at food banks now in the States. They used to do that here. And yet there she is flogging this jam at X number of dollars a pot. And as you say, with the proceeds going to her and not going to charity. So I think there's a huge kind of rather unpleasant irony there about it. I just think the brand is just so naff, isn't it? It's just so grim.
And how are you going to type that in American, really air it all?
And how long is it going to...
a mouthful. And even the labels are already coming off.
And she sent it with a bag of lemons. And lemon is like, when you buy the lemon, it's like the dud, isn't it?
She's literally giving them lemon. I mean, what I don't understand
is me and lemon.
You're wearing your well.
Look great.
Well, I feel sorry for them because they're not. This is not a sustainable career for them. She was an actress. She used to get in if that's her. You know, and it's a great thing to be an actress.
Back in there.
But you know, she should at least. There's something she could do which will give them. You know, they've got 40, 50 years of public life ahead of them. Just flog it overpriced jam.
She's so desperate. She is so desperate to be the next Gwyneth Paltrow or the next Martha Stewart. I mean, you see this on the website with her in a ball gown, in a courtyard.
Cook. I mean, this is the thing. Martha Stewart actually used to cook.
And she said she met, and had her day with Prince Harry over roasting a chicken. I mean, come on, please. I think it's all pipe dreams, and we're not interested, Meghan. Please stop it now. Do something useful.
Absolutely.
Focus. Do your charity work. But please, this is a joke, and frankly, I think it's really insensitive.
I think she's sort of envisaged herself like some sort of Mother Teresa type character that's floating as she's walking, and the wind's through her hair, and I bring some jam.
Yes.
I bring some jam, and I bring some love, and I bring... Listen, go and see your dad.
Unlike you, I like jam, but I won't be buying it.
Go and see your dad if you're that, you know, like...
You can take him some jam.
Take him some jam, for God's sake.
And some scones and see your dad and sort
your family
out, make it up.
We've seen no scones.
Seriously.
I wonder if she can make
she's
scones.
got this Nancy Wilson music in the
No, for
background.
God's
It's like
sake.
this mad fantasy.
It is.
And she needs someone to tell her stop it.
She's in a movie.
But she won't listen. It's all about me. And it's going so terribly wrong.
I mean, even
over the pond.
Even if you're a supporter of her, which, the scattergun approach of doing a little bit of this, so it's podcast one day,
so
jam the next day.
But it's unrelatable.
None of it, absolutely, none of it knits together. It doesn't create a kind of purpose or even a narrative for her. So it's just a kind of disaster. It's so easy to mock.
And as I said, it's not relatable to people's lives. I mean, there's Harry doing a Netflix on polo.
I know,
That's genius. Absolute genius.
Honestly.
Well, his brother goes to Aston Villa.
It's just, I don't know. Look, and I know people say, oh, well, leave them alone, don't talk about it. But you see, I feel every now and again to have a look at what they're doing. And this one just came to me yesterday, obviously because she's launching the jam, she's rivaling the King's jam. Why does she think that anyone's going to buy her jam? I'm not interested in her jam. I hate jam, but I'm going to buy the King's jam.
Do you like jam?
Oh, especially the King's High Grove raspberry.
That's because you're posh.
Reserve.
I was going to ask if you play polo, but that's it.
I mean, look, fair enough. And as I said earlier, it is fair enough. She's trying to find a way of making a living, but on the back of the royal family again, and they kind of threw their sort of I don't want to do anything, threw the toys out of the pram for it. So
I'm sorry, what they've done to the royal family is despicable. The lies they've told and all the interviews saying there was alleged racist, let our beloved Queen die thinking that. I'm sorry, I think the titles should be taken away. He's lost his court case recently about protection. Just go on. You've got more than anyone could ever have. Just go away. You wanted privacy, then have it.
Now he's moving his main residence to the States, then I think that is time to let the titles go.
Yeah, go away. You know,
but if Trump gets in, he'll kick him out.
Well, exactly. But you know, like nobody wants anything bad to happen. We want them. We wish them the best. Yeah. But simply don't try and flog us some dodgy jam based on the royal family. You know, you're using the Sussex Royal or whatever they're using now. It's just not fair. It's just not right.